Hello everyone and welcome back to the Styles UK YouTube channel, your one-stop shop for all things heat printing and apparel decoration. Now in today's video, I'm bringing you 5 must-have heat press accessories that's going to really help you level up your business. I'm talking reducing errors, saving time and increasing profits, which is what we're all after. So let's get started. Okay, to start with, I want to talk about reducing errors when printing. How many times when you've placed your heat transfer design or your heat transfer vinyl onto the garment, pulled that press down, and then it's moved ever so slightly, and it just isn't quite 100% right for the range of t-shirts that you're printing. This accessory is going to eliminate all of those problems for you. This is what we call heat tape. Now, it's a special tape that's designed to tolerate the heat of a heat press, but while holding your designs in place. So all you have to do is take off a piece of heat tape like this, use it to secure your heat transfer onto the garment wherever you may want it, and then you don't have to worry about it moving when you either put the cover sheet over or pull that heat press down. This is a no-brainer when it comes to heat printing, especially considering the amount of garments it's going to save you in waste if those designs are wonky. The second thing I want to touch on today are interchangeable lower platens. Now, if you have a Hotronics machine, you will all be familiar with the fact that you can take out the lower platen and replace it with a different size or shape. Now, I've got the 10x10 here as an example because it's easy to hold on camera, but there are over 14 different types of heat press platens that you can get for your Hotronics machine. And what this allows you to do is print on a wider variety of garments and accessories. So for example, if you've got a 40x50 auto open clam or a 40x50 Fusion IQ machine, and you want to heat press something that has a 3/4 zip down the middle or a full zip, for example, you can easily just swap out the lower platen to something smaller, enabling you to isolate that print area perfectly. So you don't have to contend with any of the obstructions on any garment or accessory ever again. And like I said, these heat press platens come in over 14 different shapes and sizes. So there is guaranteed to be one that's going to suit whatever you're trying to heat print. The third thing I want to talk to you about today is one of my holy grail products. Now, this is what we call a quick slip platen protector. Now, this just hooks over the bottom platen of your heat press, allowing you to not only protect your heat press platen, but also, clues in the name, it allows you to quickly slip your t-shirts or any garment and accessory on and off that heat press platen. Not only does this save you time, but it also prevents you snagging the t-shirt or the sweatshirt when you're loading it on and off at the press. This is an absolute game changer for anyone with a heat press. I physically cannot heat print without one of these now. Okay, number 4, we've got a power platen. Now, if you guys are familiar with heat printing onto more sensitive fabrics like polyester and fleece and things like that, then you'll be familiar with lower heat. Now, that's exactly what this platen does. On your Hotronics machine, instead of swapping out your lower platen for just a different size or shaped one, you can swap it out for a platen that heats up like this one. Again, this is just the smaller size, but these do come in a range of sizes up to the 40x50 centimeter. So you can do the biggest back print on heat sensitive fabrics now with no issues whatsoever. Okay, you might be wondering how this thing actually works. So all you have to do, take off your existing platen on your heat press and load in this power platen instead, plug it into the power bank, and of course, plug the power bank into the wall. And then when it's come up to temperature, you can just load your garment on and apply your heat transfer without fear of there being any scorch marks on your garment. This allows you to reduce the temperature of the top platen on your heat press, and especially if you're using a thicker cover like a Grit Flex, for example, you can say goodbye to scorch marks for the rest of time. So if you are printing on more heat sensitive fabrics or you struggle with scorch marks, I would definitely recommend checking these out. And last but not least of today's heat press accessories is the tag along platen. Now, you've probably all heard of this, but essentially what this platen does is allows you to not only heat print the front of your design on a t-shirt, but you can also pull the neck through and apply your branding and your neck label using this extra little platen at the top here. Same principle as swapping out lower platens. You just pull the existing one out, slot the tag along in, and then you just load on your garment and complete 2 applications in one press. So you are literally halving the amount of time that you have to operate your press in order to print the design onto your t-shirt and print your branding and all your customer's neck label. The tag along platen has been super popular since we brought it out, and they fly off of the shelves. We have got some in stock at the moment, but they probably won't last long. So if you do want one of these, I would recommend go online and get them today. That's it for today's video, my top 5 heat press accessories to help you save time, reduce errors, and make more money in 2025. To shop all of the items that we've been through today, just head to styles.co.uk, and of course, don't forget to subscribe for more heat printing videos just like this. Welcome back to another episode of the Garment Decorators podcast. That's not what we're doing today. Let's maybe find the end of it before we... Brilliant. Going so well already. And I've already dropped some of the equipment. All things apparel decoration. heat printing and apparel decoration. I really hope that was recording.